Veterans face a higher risk of developing skin cancer and other skin conditions than most people, whether it was Agent Orange exposure, hours of training in the hot sun, or contact with other environmental toxins. Military life can be tough on your skin. The truth is, these issues aren't just cosmetic. Skin conditions can be painful, embarrassing, in some cases, life-altering. In this video, we'll cover some of the most common skin conditions among veterans, how the VA rates them, and what you can do to get the benefits you deserve. I'm Melissa Rapola, a VA disability attorney with Woods & Woods. Our VA disability law firm has helped thousands of veterans with their VA claims and appeals. You may not think much about your skin until it starts causing problems. Many veterans develop skin conditions that can be traced back to their time in service. In fact, one study found that nearly half of Gulf War veterans have some kind of skin condition. If your service left you with a skin condition that affects your work or your daily life, you may qualify for VA disability compensation. The VA rates skin conditions using diagnostic codes 7800 through 7833 in the schedule of ratings. Your ratings usually depend on how widespread the condition is and what part of your body it affects. Conditions like dermatitis and psoriasis are rated under the general ratings formula for the skin, which gives ratings of 0, 10, 30, or 60% depending on how severe the condition is and how well it responds to treatment. Many of these conditions can worsen over time or lead to other problems. Getting service connected early can make a big difference down the road. Some skin conditions also qualify for a presumptive service connection, meaning you don't have to submit proof that your condition is medically linked to your service. Dermatitis is a broad term for conditions that cause skin inflammation with symptoms like redness, dryness, and itching. The most common type is eczema, also known as atopic dermatitis. Dermatitis is one of the most common skin conditions reported in veterans. Heat, sweat, and long hours in the sun can easily make it worse. It's no surprise that service members who spent time training outdoors in their full gear often develop it. Other triggers include face camouflage, insect repellent, and exposure to toxins or other environmental hazards. Dermatitis can also appear alongside other conditions. To learn more about secondary service connection, check the description for our video and blog post about it. The VA rates dermatitis using the general ratings formula for the skin. That means you can get a 0, 10, 30, or 60% rating for any type of service-connected dermatitis, depending on the severity of the condition and how it reacts to treatment. Psoriasis is an autoimmune disorder that causes skin cells to grow too quickly, leading to red, scaly patches that usually show up on the knees, elbows, trunk, and the scalp. The exact cause isn't clear, but doctors think it involves a combination of genetics and environmental factors like smoking. For some veterans, military service could trigger psoriasis. You might be predisposed to it, and something as simple as a cut, bug bite, or even a bad sunburn could bring on symptoms, even if the condition had been dormant or you never noticed it before. Extreme weather, especially cold or dry conditions, can also trigger psoriasis. If your deployment exposed you to harsh climates and your symptoms started then, you may qualify for a direct service connection. The VA uses the general ratings formula for the skin to assign ratings of 0, 10, 30, or 60% for psoriasis. Psoriasis is also linked to other conditions, most notably psoriatic arthritis. About 30% of people with psoriasis will also develop psoriatic arthritis. It can also increase your risk of Crohn's disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, and liver and kidney disease. In serious cases, it can even cause a heart attack or stroke. If you're service connected for psoriasis and later develop any of these conditions or vice versa, you may be eligible for secondary service connection. Scars and burns are one of the most common VA disability claims. This makes sense considering how often veterans have to deal with cuts, scrapes, or training and combat injuries. You might even have scars from a surgery you had to treat another service-connected condition. The VA's rating system for burn scars and other scars is a little more complicated than other skin conditions because several diagnostic codes may apply. Scars fall under diagnostic codes 7800 and 7805. with ratings ranging from 0% to 80%, depending on the scar's location, size, and whether it's painful or unstable. If you have multiple scars on different parts of your body, you may be eligible to receive separate ratings for each one. For a detailed breakdown of how the VA rates scars, click on the link to our blog post below. And if you'd like us to make a full video on this topic, just let us know in the comments. Dioxin, the toxic chemical used to make Agent Orange, is directly linked to the development of two skin conditions, Chloracne and PCT. Because of this connection, the VA recognizes both of these conditions as presumptive to Agent Orange exposure. That means qualifying veterans don't have to prove a medical link between the Chloracne or PCT and their service to receive VA disability compensation. Chloracne is a rare condition that causes blackheads, cysts, and nodules, often on the face, but sometimes on other parts of the body in more severe cases. The VA presumes that Chloracne is related to Agent Orange or other herbicides if it appears within 1 year of exposure and is at least 10% disabling. It's rated under diagnostic code 7829, with possible ratings of 0, 10, 20, or 30%, depending on severity. PCT is a disorder that causes the skin to blister and thin on areas of the body exposed to sunlight. Like Chloracne, it's presumptive of Agent Orange or other herbicide exposure if it appears within 1 year of exposure and is at least 10% disabling. PCT is rated using the general ratings formula for the skin. Gulf War veterans with chronic skin conditions may qualify for a presumptive service connection due to exposure to environmental toxins. The VA defines a Gulf War veteran as anyone who served on active duty on or after August 2, 1990. For more information about Gulf War presumptive conditions, check out the blog linked in the description. Melanoma, a type of skin cancer, is one of the most common cancers diagnosed in veterans. Because of occupational hazards faced during service, veterans have a higher risk of developing it than civilians. Skin cancer can result from sun and heat exposure, but it can also be caused by toxic exposure. That's why the VA recognizes melanoma as presumptives for veterans exposed to burn pits. But remember, even if you weren't exposed to burn pits, you can still qualify for a service connection if your skin cancer was caused by sun exposure, extreme heat, or another in-service factor. You'll just need medical evidence or a medical nexus linking your condition to your service. Your VA rating for skin cancer depends on the specific type you have. Even though the diagnostic codes differ, the rating criteria are the same. If your cancer requires chemo, radiation beyond the skin, or major surgery, you can qualify for a 100% VA rating while the cancer is active and for 6 months after treatment ends. After that, the VA may schedule a C&P exam to reassess your condition and adjust your rating based on any residual effects. If you don't qualify for a 100% rating, your cancer will be rated using the most similar rating criteria for your situation under diagnostic codes 7800 to 7805 for scars and disfigurement of the face or neck. In this case, ratings range from 0% to 80%. We have another video on our channel all about VA ratings for cancer if you would like to learn more. Some veterans may qualify for total disability based on individual unemployability, or TDIU, for their skin condition. TDIU benefits are awarded to veterans who can't work because of their service-connected conditions. If your skin condition causes severe pain, limits movement, or requires ongoing treatment, it could make working difficult. Even manageable skin conditions can create challenges at work if they lead to psychological effects like depression or social isolation. For example, if you have severe eczema that causes widespread itching and rashes, you may find yourself avoiding work or public situations due to an emotional discomfort. If any of this sounds familiar, you may qualify for TDIU. Veterans who receive TDIU benefits are compensated at the same level as those with a 100% disability rating, even though their combined rating is less than 100%. If your skin condition affects your ability to work, please call us. We may be able to help you build your case. This video was an overview of some common skin conditions that may qualify for service connection. To learn more about VA benefits for specific skin conditions, Follow the links to our blogs in the description box below. You can also explore other videos on our channel. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section, and a member of our staff will answer or connect you with someone who can. If you're wondering whether you qualify for an increased rating or TDIU, contact Woods & Woods for a free consultation. Click on the contact page in the description or call the number on your screen.